Hi folks out there, it's Wolfgang from Flensburg again. I think it's quite time to make another video. It's a Saturday afternoon, weather's okay. I'm smoking my huge Flake pen. It's fantastic smoking, cool, the pipe stays cool. I think you can do what you want blowing and get a storm through it. It will stay cool because you have so much wood here and it tastes fantastic. And in this pipe, I have a Dutch, Virginia, and Perique tobacco called Jannemann. It was given to me by a German pipe smoker friend, and it says that there's a brown and red uh, fire cured Virginia was a little bit Perique. I hope I translated right. It's Dutch, and I cannot read Dutch. That's just what I figured out. It's a dark brown or middle dark brown flake. Smells fantastic. Smells like mown hay and tastes very smooth, like sweet Virginia, very natural. And it's a pleasure to have it in a pipe like this, a special pipe for flakes. It's just a great smoke pleasure. With it, I have a cup of tea with a little shot of rum in the early afternoon or in the late noon, but okay, I live in at the coast and so we do it here. But I like this cup. Maybe you see here, it's called Pine Country Restaurant. I bought this pipe a few years ago. Uh, I stayed the second time with my wife and my kids in Williams, Arizona. The last time we stayed there almost a week and did a little hiking and going around it. It's near the town of Flagstaff, not far away from the Grand Canyon. And there was this pine tree restaurant where we had breakfast every morning. And we enjoyed it very well. We had beautiful weather and it was a great time. And once in my life, I want to go to, especially to Williams and Flagstaff again. I love it up there. And also, it takes an hour drive to Prescott and a few hours to Phoenix down in the desert. It's a difference between the landscapes. Down in Phoenix, you have desert and everything. And up there in Williams, it's almost like the German Black Forest. You have mountains, you have trees, the tall pine trees. And so I like to drink my tea out of this cup because it reminds me all the time this great time I had there. And it's a cup that doesn't come into the dishwasher. I wash it by hand because the dishwasher might be a little bit dangerous for the printing on the cup. And I will keep this as long as I can. Yeah, in the back here, you see one of my hobbies. I'm building a model of a ship. Maybe some of you guys or you folks will recognize it. Yeah, it is the Constitution, which is still laying in the Naval Shipyard in Boston. I was aboard on 1970 while I was stationed in Boston with our destroyer. And it's a plastic model in the scale 1 to 96, and it's manufactured by the company of Revel. And I'm ready with the hull and the deck and the mast. But now I'm working on the rig, on the right now I'm working on the standing rigging, and takes a few weeks, and then I will start to the running rig. It makes a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun work. And if the day was a little bit busier, so I like to sit here in the evening and working on it, and be happy every time when I finished a little other thing, and I like to do it. And I think when it's ready, it will be looking good in a sideboard in a living room or so. Yeah, what else is there? I've seen a video by Oki Cigar and Pipe Smokers, and he started a thing about talking stories from the childhood, and I think that's a great idea. And maybe you're interested in a story what happened in Germany with me. It must be in 1958, 59. I lived in a huge town, in a big town in Essen, called Essen, and we lived near the downtown in a building with 4 floors, and we had an apartment in the 4th floor. And it was around short after Christmas time. Our Christmas tree was standing there for 2 weeks, and the needles fall off, and so my father decided we have to get rid of this thing, this tree. But to prevent all the needles in the staircase and we get trouble with the landlady and have to clean it, he said, well, I throw it out the window and you be down on the street and pick it up and then bring it to the garbage place. Well, so I went down, and in the 4th floor the window was open, and this tree didn't come tumbling down. It just came down like a rocket, because my father, he forgot to remove the iron Christmas tree stand. You know, there's stands where it's in. So it hits the ground, and all the little parts of it broke and spread around like an exploding grenade. Our insurance wasn't so happy to pay to paint and repair 2 cars which were standing down there. This is one of the stories I still remind about my childhood. It's I think it's the same funny with Oki's story when he fell off the pickup truck. Well, that's almost it. Maybe you guys like a little joke I heard last time, and I'm gonna tell this too. There's this guy speeding on the street, and a policeman stopped him and said, hey man, you were pretty fast. He said, yeah officer, you have to understand, I'm drunk, I have no driver's license, the car is stolen, so I had to go fast. The policeman said, what? Yeah, he said, drunk, no driver's license, the car is stolen, and another thing, there's a dead body in the trunk. Policeman said, come out. He handcuffed him and called his superiors, and 5 minutes later, a squad team coming, surrounding the car, and the police chef said, so you're the man you're driving drunk? He said, no sir, I'm completely sober. I never drank alcohol in my life. And they tested, and there was no alcohol. But you have no driver's license, and the car is stolen. He said, no sir, here are the papers. It's my car, and here's my driver's license. Police chef said, open the trunk. They opened the trunk. There was nothing in except the spare tire. The chief said to the men, this officer said you were driving drunk in a stolen car, no driver's license, and a dead body in the trunk. He said, and the driver said, and this liar told you I was speeding, huh? Well, that's one of the good jokes I hear here in Germany. Yeah, that's it on a Sunday afternoon. I hope you all are well. You have early in the morning in America, so I hope you have a sunny Saturday afternoon, and also a sunny and pleasant Sunday. And I say bye, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.